Hey yo! I am finding that recording these little videos on my drive home from work is really a good way to pass a little bit of the way too much time that I spend driving what should be a very short 17 miles to my home from my office, but usually takes me over an hour. Welcome to the DC metro area, ladies and gentlemen. So, I was reading a little bit today and listening to a newer podcast called Don't Salt My Game. Laura Thomas, PhD. She's Scottish and adorable, and I kind of am falling in love with her a little bit. Anyways, she, in her interview with Kelsey Miller, which I believe was actually a couple years ago, so she may have changed her stance on this a little bit, but they were talking about body positivity and also body neutrality, and whether body neutrality is a improvement on the body positive movement, or is actually sort of a step down in the body positive movement. And I was thinking about this, and I think personally, my opinion is that body neutrality is a really great medium place for people who are kind of just stumbling into this whole idea that you can like your body even if it is not the American beauty ideal, or I guess Western culture beauty ideal, and are still trying to figure out what that really means to them, what being body positive being body positive really means to them. So I know for me right now, obviously, I'm really new to all this this intuitive eating and this health at every size path. Body positivity is something that I've been dabbling in for, I want to say almost 5 years, 4 or 5 years. And it's really something that I didn't fully grasp onto until just recently. I had a summer of really feeling like I had a grip on body positivity and what that was and what that meant to me and what that meant as a whole, in the summer of 2017. And I'll get into maybe in another video a little bit of what sort of happened to pull me away from that, and how I ended up here. But back to body neutrality. So for me, I think body neutrality is actually a really awesome thing, because part of this whole ditch the diet culture, abandon the Western beauty ideal, and fuck the patriarchy. What that is kind of saying that our bodies and what they look like doesn't fucking matter. And so why should I worry about, loving my body and being really positive about my body if that shouldn't be something that's important? That really the important things should be, am I a good friend? Am I a good partner? Am I a good mother? Am I charitable and generous and a good listener and those sorts of things? My intelligence, my work ethic, like these sorts of things. And obviously a lot of that stuff doesn't have anything to do with what your body looks like. So I think that sometimes it is a little counterproductive to, say, well, you gotta love yourself. You gotta love your body. Learn to love your body. And yes, you should care about and respect your body enough to take care of it. Meaning, the health of it at every size type thing. Just because I am a larger bodied person, doesn't mean that I can't still, take a walk every day if that's something I enjoy, or, eat nutrient dense foods if that's something that I enjoy. And, there's a difference between respecting the body that you're in and, loving the body that you're in. And so that body neutrality piece, I think, is actually a really great concept. And it's a really good stepping stone, and maybe even just a staying point for people that are sort of new to the anti-diet culture narrative and this path of, health at every size, intuitive eating, and body positivity ultimately. So anyways, that's my thought on that. Just a quickie here, and I hope that made sense. Anyways, so we'll do it again soon.